My live recitations, there were a couple of them. My first one was the body movement. And my intentions with the body movement was for people to get comfortable with the abilities of how they felt moving. So I used gentle prompts, working on the practice of somatics. So your movements are slower, but more effective, because the slower we move, the more muscles get worked. And in between that, for the mind to become lighter. So I invited all the group to imagine that all of a sudden they were a helium balloon filled with air. So as they moved, the body felt lighter and the breath felt softer. That was the first one I did. The second one I got to do was the tea ceremony, coming to the end. And within the ritual of a tea ceremony, again, it's giving us that moment to reflect slowly in our minds, allowing us to hold that space, hold that experience, hold those last couple of hours that were very nurturing, positive, and lots of learning and lots of shared learning, which was amazing. So with the tea ceremony, it was also, we poured out a cup of tea for Rachel. Rachel wasn't able to attend that day. The ritual of the tea ceremony, it's a closing ceremony, the adjourning. So that was that one. Then my other facilitation was when we were using our puppets, and I created a woodland creature, the spirit of the forest. And before we got to do our lie piece for the group with Armit for the facilitations, we got to write different lines of poems without seeing each other, different verses of a storyline without seeing each other, and sharing a picture. I did the beginning, Paula did the middle, and Valerie did the end. And to say it blew our minds away, it did. It looked like we had actually planned everything that we had written. So that was a beautiful synergy. That was a fantastic exercise, I have to say. I loved that one. And then he invited us to choose one of those pieces and take it forward into our final piece of our little puppet show. So I picked the picture, and I chose the picture because it complemented what I had already been thinking of over the last couple of weeks as we were discussing and talking about the puppet workshops. The main character of my forest creature, the spirit of the forest or spirit of the woodlands, was to remind us that we are being heard, and our inner voice is another tool for ourselves to try and sort out and come to solutions of what we're experiencing internally and externally of life. And the main message of that piece that that the forest has them. Their secrets are safe with the forest, and the forest, with its natural healing balm, is already working to relax the breaths and work on our anxieties and all the different things that we experience through life. And going to the forest, going to the woods or parklands will help us and is already healing us within and without. And then the last exercise was the sharing of our token gifts of gratitude to each other. Something for us to bring home from each participant. I used white cutout lace effect butterfly, and I chose the butterfly because the butterfly itself begins a journey from the cocoon to caterpillar to butterfly to the laying of the eggs, and a butterfly will continue till its last breath to keep on living life. And then inside that I had an envelope, and inside the envelope I have beautiful wild garden seeds which will feed the bees and the butterflies. And once again, just the metaphor of planting the seeds, nurturing the seeds, watering the seeds, and enjoying watching them grow. And I think and feel that's exactly what we experienced through all our facilitators throughout the course from the CIT. They definitely nurtured us, fed us, watered us, gave us more moss, more fertilizer, and encouraged us to keep on going, especially through a very unusual year due to COVID. And then at the back of the envelope then I had chosen beautiful pieces of quotes and sayings regarding nature, being outdoors, and inner growth. So thank you.